What's good, everyone? Welcome to Pommyinoz, and today we're doing something a little bit different. Over the weekend we had another famous Pom, KSI, react to our great game of AFL. So I thought, as one of the few Poms who watches AFL and regularly commentates on it, let's see what my thoughts and takes are on KSI reacting to our great game. So a lot of you may not be familiar with KSI, I'm sure a lot of you are, but KSI, he was probably one of the first YouTubers I watched when I was back in Pommyland. Famous for his pack openings, more recently famous for knocking out jocks in America, if you remember the pole fights. Yeah, he's a very excitable YouTuber, so I'm really excited to see what he sees about our great game. He's a very theatrical, excitable character, is old JJ. So should be exciting to see what he has his take on our great game. So let's get straight into it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the most dangerous sport in the world.
Gotta say, KSI's intros are fire.
We've done the NFL, but today is the day the Aussies rally up with their Kangaroos for the AFL.
Initially, I apologise now profusely. Poms do believe Australia is full of kangaroos, and yeah, I mean, I didn't see a kangaroo, until I was here 5 years in the wild. I had to go to the zoo. Crazy.
I'm expecting some big tackles, and at the end of it all, we
Can't
will
believe he's chosen North.
dangerous the
What a complete mouth.
AFL truly is. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's
I love the way he manages to get Mini Minter in the background. I wonder what the reason is supporting North.
He's gone! Jesus Christ! He's not moving! Oh my God! 1 minute man is playing AFL, the next he's dreaming about AFL. God damn!
For a Pom, this will be like really weird as well.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm ready.
Because obviously, I mean, that was the first thing for me, just to see, your ability to bump and tackle.
Mine didn't let go! Mine hit him with the fucking rock bottom! God damn! Okay. Oh. Oh, man hit him like a
JJ's like kind of a Audi brand of Rex Hunt when a tackle happens.
Who's saying here? Oh my lord! Hey! Hey, yo, man gave him the shoulder budge of a lifetime. Clearly that man had to get rid of the dirt off his shoulder. Jeez! Okay. Alright. Oh, he tries the ball. Oh my god, tosses him like a right goal.
A choo-choo motherfuck. Yeah, we've heard it all.
Get off. Oh, big bump. Big bump. Jeez, big bump. We get a replay on that? Damn. Alright, what we seeing here? Oh! Jeez! Oh! Give me a fucking replay on that. God damn.
I think it's kind of weird when you watch him as well, like choosing North. Of all the teams you could choose in the AFL, you choose North. It's a weird one for me. I mean, I think he's gone stereotypes there, and he supported the Poms. He supported your native animal.
Okay, damn. Look at the pace. Oh, look at the pace. I'm like, dude, oh man, catches him like he's chicken.
The soul claimer. Oh dear.
Come here. Where you going, nigga? Okay. Alright. I don't understand why they're kicking and then throwing the ball.
I think JJ is probably the only person in YouTube who could get away with that phrase. Jesus.
What's going on? Oh my god, man bear hooked him. Man hit him with the bear.
That was a big hit. I remember that. I was bad Jack Door.
Squeezed the ball out of him. Give me a replay on that, please. Oh my god,
These are definitely... There's a team he should support, Carlton. I would have liked to have seen JJ join us in the Carlton train.
That's cute. That's nice. Just sliding in the rain. Big tackle. Double team. Don't know.
When you watch someone from your own country who's not familiar with this game, watch this, it kind of invokes memories for me when I first watched this game of how brutal it is. Like, to me now, this is just normal.
Wait, they're fighting? But they're on the same team.
Go on, Daisy.
Do that? Why are they fighting? Are they fighting? What's going on?
Evidently, JJ can't work out the difference between navy blue and black and white, which is kind of weird because Newcastle United play in the same colours as Collingwood, and you never get them confused with anyone.
Yo, these kits look so similar. I don't know if they're on the same team or if they're against each other. But oh, it's kicking off. Oh, they're all strangling each other. Oh, Jesus!
I don't know how he sees them similar. JJ might want to go and get his eyes tested.
The officials are staring.
Might have had too many bumps to the head.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Do miss JJ though. Just his excitement factor makes you could watch him talk about, like, you could get fired at work and get JJ to sell it to you.
Oh shit, man.
Oh, mate.
Oh, it's popping off. Man got slept and it's now popping off. Jesus. Oh my God. Hey, yo, who's gonna start swinging though? Anyone swinging?
He's gone really street, JJ. He never used to be this street. I've got to say, like, JJ has gone, like, pure street, which is really weird. I know there's, like, a big roadmen culture now in the UK, and, like, everybody's going street to the max, but really weird for me, like, because I'm the most suburban human being you'll meet, so...
Oh, man got punched in the face in midair. Oh my God, man got falcon punched in midair. Are you mad? Are you mad? Oh my God, I don't believe it. Why is the pitch like an old...
Man got punched in the face in midair.
What did I miss?
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Can we get a replay on that? Oh, back of the head. Damn.
Why is the pitch white and oval? He's proper mugging me off, is it, old JJ? Yeah, you would have thought he'd done a bit of research on the game before he tried to do a video on the most dangerous sport in the world. But
Oh, back with the strangling. Yo, no one swings in this. just a quick little. Oh, damn. Oh.
it's a very good point JJ makes there as well. I've got to say about the camera angles. Camera angles in AFL are shocking compared to soccer.
Swing, my niggas! Swing! Stop strangling and swing! They shouldn't swing. Like, but I want the entertainment, innit? Obviously, if they swing, they'll probably get sent off.
Oh dear. JJ's, he's so excitable, man. Like, I haven't proper watched the JJ video for about what feels like a lifetime, but yeah, it's all coming back to me.
Fuck you want? Hey, it's a load of this. Fuck you want, hey? Come on then. Where's the ball? Okay, found the ball. What's going on?
Oh dear.
Oh, there's a bit of fighting there. Oh!
I mean, one thing as well, just to put it in perspective, in soccer, like, there is zero of this. Like, the worst you'll get is two players squaring up to each other, but they never hit each other. It never happens. There's no physical contact.
All it does. That's one of the worst fights I've ever seen in my life. It's like they're trying
There's no physical contact at all. So, I mean, it would be a real big... That is always a shock factor to a Pom. But, I mean...
Oh my God, man. What's that called? German suplex. Man, this is legit what that guy did to me.
Great point JJ makes that. I always see these, like, you know, little argy-bargy and think, surely you've already broken the physical contact rule, just go for it. Just lay it right.
He's out cold. Yo. My man's not moving. My man's frozen. My man has glitched. His simulation is glitched. My man needs a patch. My man needs a new patch. Look at this. German suplex.
My man.
Finito. Another replay.
A patch.
Another replay of the annihilation.
I've got to say, it was very wrestling, wasn't it?
I love the replays in AFL.
But yeah, you never get this in soccer, like even rugby league. I mean, I remember the days of the 90s, going to the rugby league in the UK, and you'd get, it was common, like by about 60 minutes,
We get it.
you'd get some fists thrown, and it was just play on. Now with the advent of TV revenue and stuff like that, that's all died. So, like, AFL is probably the last traditional stronghold of physicality, I'd say.
Oh my
in the world, which is phenomenal for us.
I don't understand the sport. Someone's gonna have to teach me. But goddamn, I'm giving it a 9.6 out of 10. A 9.6 out of 10.
Let's see what he says about our great game.
Dangerous as hell. Jesus. Well, people just sleeping. There's just people sleeping all over the place.
9.6. It's good. It's good for that. It's good. I'm happy with that for the boys.
NHL. We gotta do NHL. God damn.
So I mean, my initial thoughts of it are it's great to watch someone of JJ's ilk bring people to our game. I know JJ's an acquired taste. For me, I find him like a hyperactive little terrier. Like it's all right if it's not my dog, but if it was my dog, I'd probably adopt it out. So I find it hard, but I mean, fair play to JJ, phenomenal YouTuber. Big fan of JJ's work, particularly his FIFA pack openings. They're probably like the best things I've ever seen on YouTube at the time. Yeah, I think it is brutal. I'm kind of disappointed though in two things. One, he's chosen North Melbourne, and one that he's given us. He's chosen like the hard hits. It would have been good for him to watch the hard skills and the good skills that are in this game. But that's a really good video. He says that he doesn't understand the game. JJ, if you do happen to come across this video, I would love to personalise a guide through for you of AFL. I was, like you 10 years ago, saw a weird sport that involved full-grown men flying at full-grown men. And then something happened and I fell in love with the game, so it'd be awesome to do. But like in summary, it was a really solid video from JJ. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, it was good. I've learned some new phrases as well. I think my man might be a new catchphrase for the Pom. But yeah, it was an entertaining video. And we'll end the video there. Like, I really enjoyed that. If you want to see me do more reaction videos, please let me know. It was something different, just trying some new things while we're in ISO. Thanks very much everyone for watching. Please be sure to smash that like button, give it a share, give it a like, and I'll see you next time. Pommyinoz out.